This is Tiger Sports Report, talking to CJ Johnson, who's signing with Memphis today. Congratulations, man. And why are you signing with Memphis? What makes Memphis a special place?
I appreciate that, man. When I took my visit to Memphis, as soon as I got there, I could just tell how much everyone loves the city of Memphis. And, the coaches, I feel like I've had a good connection with them. And I really feel like, after talking to them and getting to know them, not only will they help me off the field, but on the field as well. And I kind of appreciate, relationships a lot. And that's one huge thing that was said for me.
And you just went on your official visit this past weekend, right?
Yes, sir.
And what was the favorite thing about the visit?
Oh man, I'd say favorite thing, they got some good barbecue. I'll say that. Barbecue is good, but nah, man, I just fell in love with the stadium and just the way everyone bonded together. It didn't feel forced.
Yeah.
It really felt comfortable being around everyone. So
Now, on your visit, you got to try out the different uniforms. Which one did you try on, and which combination is your favorite?
my favorite combo is the one I put on, man. I put that all black on. That all black is different. I love it, man. It's great.
Nice. And where are you originally from?
So I'm from Little Elm, Texas, actually. So I went to a school in Denton, but I'm from Little Elm.
I did. Oh, so that's roughly same area as Seth Hennigan, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, so I mean, interesting thing because Texas barbecue, Memphis barbecue. There's always that battle. Which one's better in your mind?
Man, I'm gonna have to plead the fifth on that one, man.
Understand.
Yeah.
Now, on your visit, which player host or which player was your host on the visit?
I had Jeff, the linebacker. He was my host for the weekend.
Yeah, nice. And what was that relationship with him like?
Oh man, it was great. For never have meeting each other, in a
Mhm.
short time, I felt like we've known each other for so long, and that was one thing that was huge for me. We got a quick connection, and I know if we can connect that fast, it'll be even better on the field.
Now, the when you went to or actually throughout the season, when did Memphis started recruiting you, and when did you start getting interested in Memphis?
Um, Memphis kind of started, they started recruiting me towards the later in my recruiting cycle. Uh, I have a teammate. He had got Memphis, and I kind of started getting recruited by them around that time. But after that, my teammate, he had great things to say about Memphis, and I believe him and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
once I got out there for myself, I was able to believe everything he really said.
Now, the name's escaping me right now. What was your teammate?
Marcus Tillman.
That's right, Tillman. He just recommitted, I
Yeah.
believe. So it's good. Now, how special is that for you that you're going to have a familiar face going to Memphis with you?
Man, that's huge for me. That's my guy right there. So just being able to have a relationship with somebody before getting to Memphis, I feel like that's huge for me, and it's going to be real nice to actually already have a familiar face, like you said, going into it, and
Mhm.
we kind of have a connection. So being on the field next year will be, I feel like that's a plus.
Which coach from Memphis was your main recruiter?
Coach Silverfield, I would say, as well as Coach Hankins, the linebacker coach.
And what's that relationship like? Talk about each of them separately. What makes them so special?
Oh man, Coach Silverfield, man, he's just such a genuine guy. I feel like he's one of those type of guys that he really cares about you, and that was something big for me. And Coach Hankins, that he when I first met him, he's a funny guy. He's actually a really funny guy. But I know he's about business, and
Mhm.
I know he has a good background, and I know that I feel like if I was to, be coached by him, it'll ultimately lead to me getting the best out of myself.
Yeah, and I couldn't remember. Are you enrolling early?
Yes, sir.
Good deal. So, what are your goals? What do you want to work on before you get to Memphis to help you prepare for your first season at Memphis?
And I just want to work on, being in the best shape that I can possibly be coming in, because being to a new program, you got to learn everything, and it's pretty much a new environment. So I just want to come in the best shape possible and, get to work.
And did you watch any of the Memphis games this year?
I have not, but I will actually be watching the bowl game. They will be in Dallas, and that's not far from where I stay, so I will be in attendance.
Nice. And before I let you go, tell Memphis fans a little bit about yourself. What are some of your hobbies? What do you like to do away from football?
Outside of football, I like to draw. I like to just hang out with friends. I'm not a big, huge, fancy. How do you say? I'm not a big outgoing person, I guess you can say, when it comes to parties and stuff. I kind of just hang out, on my own. So
What do you like to draw?
I draw a lot of cartoon characters and stuff of that nature. Nothing fancy, but
Well,
yeah,
now in this NIL era, you can create a little comic strip or whatnot and get that out there.
yeah, that'd be dope right there. That'd be
Good deal. And one last thing, what do you like to listen to? What if Memphis fans take a look at your phone and your playlist, what's something that would surprise fans that you like?
uh, I don't think it would surprise anyone. Well, it might. I listen to a lot of Rod Wave. A lot of Rod Wave slander out there, but I love listening to Rod Wave. So that's my guy.
And I guess there's always, like, my generation is the 90s. We always think, the 90s music is the best. What decade do you think it has the best music across all genres?
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
Uh, I can't really speak for the decades before my time but my personal opinion, I would have to say the early 2000s. Early 2000s R&B and hip hop, that was some good music right there.
Good deal, man. Once again, thanks for your time and congratulations.
I appreciate that.